Hello everybody. Today I visited a Cadillac store, a different one than the one I usually go to, and unfortunately I couldn't find a single unlocked car. So it happens, but I wanted to spend this video talking about dealership security. And I don't mean like the security cameras that you see or like a security person, but just in general, kind of like the idea of how dealers, some at least, secure their lot. So, so I drove up here, not very far. All right, so I met a closed gate. So naturally, I kind of went around, and every single gate was closed. It's like, well, where the hell do I park? Now, I could have just parked on the street and walked across, but through my driving, I found interesting kind of situation. So first of all, they have a ton of these sport Cadillac V's here. So it's a C Cadillac CTS type V. Unfortunately, they are all locked. I couldn't get in, so obviously, so they locked their cars. We have this GTR, which I love this. I love this note. Look at this note. Sold, but we have another one. Okay. So somebody bought it, 28,000 miles. All right. So again, not necessarily my style of a car, but it's fine for somebody who loves this stuff. All right. So you get all these type V's, V specs, whatever they're called. All right. So then we come to another gate here. Gate here is also locked. Fine. And it's interesting because the curb is so low, so not that curb, but around. So technically, if somebody were to jump in and somehow start the car, they could. So anyway, so this dealership also has several lots. It's one of these tiny little dealerships, but because they run out of room, they have to spread around. And I like how they say security camera is in use. Okay, well, that's okay if you're not planning to steal anything. Now, currently, I think I'm on a sidewalk, so like a public sidewalk. All right, so then we come to this lot. This lot is also locked, but then they have these nice handy walk paths, and then also look at this. So the fence just ends. All right. So once again, I understand they are trying to secure the cars. They're not necessarily trying to prevent people from walking in and out. All right, so we keep walking. All right, so unfortunately, once again, nothing is here, but at the same time, how do they choose where to put the fence? Here is another one. Well, by the way, here's another camera pointing at a wall, I'm guessing. It's probably a wide lens, but all right, so it's probably facing somewhere. All right, so here is this. So this is this locked gate also with a fence that stretches just 10 feet, and then it ends. Okay, let's keep walking. So okay, once again, here you have a corner fence that they stopped here, and I just walked across. Here is another lot they have. Same deal. You have walk paths, and you can obviously come on site, no problem. And this is where I thought, I could find at least one unlocked car, but nope, nothing. Even this old STS, which I really thought was going to be unlocked, but nope, even this one is locked. And I haven't seen many of these. These I don't think were really ever popular. Kind of like, when they had the DTS. This was like its sporty cousin, something like that. But yeah, even this one is locked. This one always had like the weird interior. I don't know. But still, it's a fun car from early 2000s, I think. 2006. Okay, so not early. 64,000 miles. All right. And this thing, so the bottom line is they take their security as far as locking their cars is very good, but yet their fence situation is weird. Obviously it's not preventing anyone from physically being on their property, and I don't think that's what they were trying to do. All right, so then we have a gate there that's also locked, and we have a gate over there that's locked, also with a wide enough pass-through where a small car could probably drive. So going back here, I just realized something. Got these interesting pinstripe right here with a couple little stars. How nice. And even this car is locked. And here is the best part. So I keep walking, I am not sure why somebody tried to do this when we could just walk right out. Okay, and here we come to the last and the best part. I guess because they ran out of room, they have this whole out lot, okay, with a sign that says unauthorized vehicles will be towed. But then look at this giant lot, and there's no fence. And here's my car, and this is where I ended up parking. And you got tons of Cadillacs right here. So what am I missing here? I guess part of those cars could go on that lot, but I guess they don't want to intermix them. You know, maybe these are new. Well, they look like they're new. Yeah, and then they have the two of these things back here. I don't know what's up with these. What do they do to deserve to be out here? Maybe this car. Oh my god. Okay, that's an interesting one. I don't know if somebody ordered these as custom or something. Obviously, like I said, they're all locked. So it's got a window sticker that fell. Well, it's a $50,000 CT4, CTS, CT4 with very crazy rims. And there's a train. So anyway, this is, since I couldn't film anything of, you know, car value, I guess I wanted to just spend a few minutes talking about the weird way dealerships handle their security. And kind of the more and more dealerships I visit when they're closed, I see this stuff more and more, like very inconsistent. Like they lock up their used cars, yeah, fence that's not really a fence. You could technically drive through this giant opening that's the width of that BMW 7 Series. And yeah, and then these things, although they're all locked, so kudos for that, they're all not secured. So anyway, yeah, if anybody else wants to do kind of like this, you know, driving around exploration videos and dealerships, be advised, you're gonna find some weird stuff. And we'll see you next time.